Alright, turning on the mic. And here we go. Hey guys. Okay, let's play a few games. Actually, I wanted to do one thing before. I still feel like ghouls suck big time, so let's make them a bit more useful. I think they are the last class that I don't feel like using at all. Ghoul melee attack. Alright, let's see what we have here. It was 25, let's go with 32 maybe. That is like points of damage per every strength they get. And I don't know, maybe we can give them some impact force as well. Not that much, 3 maybe. And I don't know, range, execution speed, where is the range? Let's give them 0.5 more range. Okay, so they are buffed a little bit. Hey Zuriel, how are you doing? I'm good. I'm good. Just figured to improve Ghoul a little bit. And because tomorrow is the championship and we shouldn't mess around with the balance then, so it's best to do it now. By the way, I did check the heroes video that you made, and yeah, I had one like tip that I would suggest. So when you were talking about how dialogue is really bad, I was kind of expecting that you would show, like, it would be nice if you shown, like, I don't know, at least 5 seconds of dialogue that is like the worst part that you can find in the game. That would like emphasize, that would show your point actually even more. So that would be great. But other than that, it was entertaining. I'm doing fine as well. I need to start editing soon, but I'm lacking the morale to do it. Yeah, that is something that you have to fight when you're doing these kind of jobs. So I'm watching your stream, was watching The Office. Oh, how was it? Yeah, I agree, it's honestly hard to show, though the game barely had any dialogue. I see. I mean, I noticed that you're doing that thing, you're usually showing what you're like talking about, so that is good, but yeah, maybe. What would she all about say about? I'm not following this, but alright, I'm going to join with 5 points, why not? Yeah, let's go with something like this. I need to head out for a walk. I've been here for a few days and barely left my room. Alright, hi guys. Thanks for stepping by anyway. But yeah, I got around 20 minutes done with the editing. Now I have 33 minutes to go. Oh, by the way, I just found the Metro 33 that you were actually like making video about. I see that it's now free on the Epic Store, so that's awesome. I think I gotta check it out. So you pretty much convinced me with first minute of that video that I should check it out, and I probably will. it's one of the rare games that I will try on the Epic Store. I'm just like hoarding them there like everybody else because like why not? It's there. But this one I'll check out actually. Come on. Good job, Orc and Hi Guy. Alright, let's go with 10 units. Yeah, it's one of the most immersive games I played. Awesome. How old is it? Like a few years old? I know that there is this new one that came out that people are talking about, and that it's like really good and really immersive. I was looking at this guy. Maybe you've seen his videos, Game Maker Toolkit, yeah. And he was talking about that game and how it's like, I don't know, you trick some bandits or somebody in some quest, and then a few hours later you wake up in some building and they are around you and stuff like that. So they made these cool things. Yeah, Marco Brown, right. Yeah, he's really good. I was following him from like pretty early on, and it was a joy seeing his Patreon grow so much, and it's awesome. Okay, let me join. So let's go. It came out in 2011, or I'm thinking of different matter. Oh, I don't think it's that old. One of them came out around it at least. I have to go into a school for practice again. Sure, man. But this time I've basically been released to the wolves. Why is that? So I have to deal with bureaucracy again. What is bothering you exactly? I'm googling to see how old is this game. Oh, it was released in 2014 actually. Okay, it's not very new. It's not very new, but I guess that doesn't really matter that much. Okay. Hey, good job, Björga. Right, let's go with 14. I'm actually looking like what's the newest called? Last Light? Is that the newest one? I think Exodus. Yeah, it's Exodus. I think it's an Epic Store, right? Yeah, this is the newest one. And it's on sale. So, but this time it's worse since I have to go to the leadership of the school to see if I can come for practice or not, and if teacher will accept me under their wing. On practicing what exactly? So currently the practice is for getting skills to become a teacher's aside, which is nice. The newest is Exodus. First one was the Last Light. Okay, then they remastered both games and then they released Exodus. Let's see. Wait, so you're like getting some training to become like assistant of a teacher, right? And in what subjects exactly? I haven't really enjoyed much games. Usually, I don't enjoy them too much because I don't know, I'm making them and I kind of check them out, check out some indie games, and yeah, I have some fun with it, but it's nothing like before. But I'll give this one a shot. Who knows? Maybe I like it. It's free, and if I like it, I can even get this newest one. They're talking it's good. It's part of the course to finally get a bachelor teaching humanities and social science in middle school. And specializing in English, I also have to get a master's. I see. Yeah, let's start. So humanities and social sciences. How would you describe those classes? Like, what's the core in 2 sentences? What are they? I mean, I have an idea what they are, but I would like to hear like more precisely from you. So I can get an indefinite work contract, otherwise I have to renew it each year. So this is your work actually, you work there, you're not studying exactly anymore? So my team didn't really work out. Yeah, so I buffed the ghouls and they're still not good enough. It's insane. Let's go with 20 units and let's try something like... Yeah. So humanities are shit like languages, arts and so on. Social sciences are things like... can't think of the word, but basically I'm studying on my 2nd year in a university, getting my bachelor at the moment. I see. I'm surprised that you're like, and you're also working there already, or is it like a thing that you want to get into? And I'm guessing that you would be paid for that, right? If you're assisting teachers, or is that something that you do like voluntarily? Yeah, so right now I'm observing the lessons and kids during recess this time, so I have to observe for 9 days. No, it's part of my education. I see. Yeah, I mean, if so basically at the end of it you want to be a teacher, right? I mean, that's the end goal of the... Look at... Oh my god. Why did she give shield to herself? Because he's level 11, he targeted her and she was like, yeah, I'm in danger. But we need to do that thing that Vlada suggested, to just tell her to focus on anybody else other than her. I'm glad I figured out what I want with my, yeah, I would love to be a teacher. I'm glad I figured out what I want to do with my life, to be honest. Yeah, that's a big one. That's a tricky one, yeah. But yeah, teaching is awesome. I mean, it's kind of underrated, I think, because it's like, I don't know, pillar of society, who are like shaping up the people that will build the society later on, and it's really not like, at least like on basic levels, it's not paid that well and so on. But you know, if you like really do some interesting stuff, maybe on some colleges you can get more. I don't know. I get why people do that though. Oh yeah, there's a lack of teacher here as well. Their wages are low too. Yeah, that's what I mean. But I calculated the cost of living and I can afford to be. I'm pretty frugal guy, don't know the word. I'm going to Google it. but I assume I know. Yeah, it's like saving. Okay. Frugal. Okay. Um, Frugal means basically living cheap. Yeah, yeah. Well, also you can do other things on the side. I mean, if you keep doing this YouTube channel, who knows, that could also grow and you can have secondary income so that you're doing pretty good and you'll probably feel better about yourself that you're not completely dependent on on teaching in school. So if something happens, you're still fine. Hehe, see, I'm already doing my best to teach English. Yeah, yeah, that's true. I learned a new one today. Oh, for sure, the education seems a pretty noble one, so I won't have issue getting work. Yeah, I'm trying to improve English from time to time. I mean, like the other game that I that we announced is like story-driven game, and I'm working with somebody to help me with English, with you know, to extend a bit of vocabulary, to fix every grammar issues and everything, and just to brainstorm with. But I would be much better, of course, at writing it if my English would improve. So I don't know. I was reading some book, like one lesson a day, because I'm really lazy about it. But still, I don't know. It was. It's not something I'm excited to work on, but it's very useful and I like it. But for some reason, I'm kind of lazy, like figuring out all the grammar that I still don't know, or I don't know. I guess. By the way, good job. I think you're second place now. But overall, I think, you know, maybe through just reading books or watching stuff, it's improving as well, so that is nice. When you start teaching, you actually get wage support, so you get extra money at first to ease you into being a teacher. That's cool. Well, if you make an educational game, I'll be asking you for free installer to use the game for the Circulum. Yeah, we would we'd be able to do something like that probably, since we have a pretty open-ended educational system. Huh. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I actually started off by making some games that are they're not educational, but they are like puzzle games. So I figured, you know, it's something that like I don't know, at least exercises somebody's brain. But I made actually first two games, they were puzzle games, but after that I was kind of bored of it. Actually made a math game in Flash for my younger sister way back in the day. She was like, I don't know, second grade or something like that. And it was like a Barbie dress up, but you would do math tasks to earn money and then you would buy clothes to her. And it was super simple. I made it in like 2 days, but I don't know if it helped much, but it was interesting too. Oh, there you go, look at this. Look at this panel. Dude, most of my English came out from playing GTA Vice City when I was age 7 to 10. Wait, where do you live exactly? What, movies... Movie Star Planet. My teams never work out. Yeah, I figured you're from States, no? But if you are, where exactly? Are you really from Estonia? Because your accent seems like pretty much like your native. All right, you're really like cementing your place here. All right, let's play one more, and I think that would be do it for the day. No, I don't sound like native. No, you sounded pretty native to me. I don't know. Education system in Europe right after Finland, but yeah, I spent a lot of time in the British gents with British gents. Uh-huh. You have them there, or did you travel, or do you mean internet? Alright, let's do one more. Not through the internet, I used to TeamSpeak for it. Now it's all Discord and stuff. Yeah, people like learn that. I actually learned English through World of Warcraft, but sadly we didn't have Discord, or at least I didn't use TeamSpeak or anything, so it was all chat, and it would be much better if we could actually talk with people there, but still, it was awesome that like usually people say that game ruins their life, they get too addicted and stuff like that, but for me it actually helped me a lot, because it would be tricky doing what I do without English. But yeah, my accent definitely there, but subsided a lot. It subsided a lot. After this I'm gonna play some video and try to like focus more to see if I can notice it, but look at this, you're gonna get to Vladus. He doesn't show up for one day and you take over his place. So I was like, I heard it like first two sentences, and I figured, yeah, you're probably from the States, that is probably native, but I guess I wasn't. Dude, your English is more than solid. Oh, thank you. I don't know, I think I'm making a lot of grammar mistakes that I'm blind to, so that is one problem, and I don't know, sometimes I can talk fairly smoothly and sometimes I get a bit of, you know, like now, some missing words, but it will get better. Where do you find that hack? Yeah, he figured something, or is extremely lucky, but I think he was winning mostly with the knights or orcs, right? I seen you playing with some knights. This is actually a really good team. Orcs are really good. This guy can actually keep somebody in place so that orcs can get to them, and yeah. I gave them the chicken, so they gave me wins, yes. We made cheats in the code because, you know, chicken, it's valuable. We needed to get that chicken, we didn't know how to get it. Alright guys, so that would be it for today. Thanks for hanging out. A fair trade if I do it so myself. Yeah, it was fair, completely. Getting to that #1 place with help of a chicken. Fuck, I'm hyped to edit now. I'm glad. That is awesome. Okay man, I'm going to check out actually your video just to see a little bit of that accent that I missed. But I guess I'm not that good at detecting it. So yeah, if you are around, stop by tomorrow. We'll have this championship again. I'm not sure what games we'll have. I'll have to see with publisher, but since we're still not promoting the Kickstarter or anything, we are not really doing any big games yet, but we'll have some awesome ones when we start doing that. Alright guys, so Thanks for hanging out, and see ya tomorrow.